Hey everyone, and welcome to the Deep Dive. This is where we engineer a session just for you, really digging into your sources to pull out the most important insights. Today, it's a bit unique. We're doing a deep dive using lyrics, specifically from Turbo's track Dancin With The Devil. We're working from the official music video transcript. So our mission here isn't just about listening to a song, not at all. We want to unpack the stories, the human truths, maybe even surprising ones that are kind of buried in these lyrics. It's always interesting how much depth you can find in song lyrics if you just, well, give them a proper look. Okay, so let's start with a big question right off the bat. What's the story being told when someone's literally talking about dancing with the devil? But at the same time, they're laying out these really intense money problems and this like nonstop hustle. I really want you to think about what that phrase, dancing with the devil, might actually symbolize here. Let's get into it. So diving in. What grabs you first is this sense of financial pressure. It's palpable. Turbo sings, ain't pinching my Benjamins all 6 ways to Sunday. And then, just straight up, I need new denim fuck, paying the bills. Now, Benjamins, for anyone who doesn't know that slang, right? For $100 bills. So pinching them all 6 ways to Sunday, wow, that paints a picture, doesn't it? Someone just stretched so thin, meticulously, almost desperately, trying to make every dollar last. What's the sort of human truth under that? About desperation.
Oh, absolutely. That pinching Benjamin's line,
Yeah.
it's so visceral. You feel it. It's more than just saying, I'm broke. It's just this exhausting, obsessive focus just on surviving. When he says, fuck paying the bills, that's not just being rebellious, you know? It feels like a breaking point where basic responsibilities are just impossible or maybe actively ignored. It really shows a situation so dire that maybe riskier things seem more urgent than paying the rent.
That desperation definitely comes through, yeah. But what's really interesting is how the lyrics then kind of pivot. They reveal this almost defiant strength or maybe resilience despite it all. We hear, a real hustler in my veins, I swear I'll make it all back someday.
Yeah. Now, is that genuine strength, that defiance, or could it be maybe a bit of self-delusion? A way to cope when things look impossible? That's a really good question. It's a crucial distinction, I think. On one hand, yeah, it speaks volumes about willpower, a deep belief in yourself, right? But that phrase, make it all back someday, especially given the context of being broke, it does make you wonder, well, what lengths will someone go to when they're that driven, that convinced? It taps into that very human thing, doesn't it? Believing you can turn it all around, even when things look bleak, makes you ask yourself, what limits would you push under that kind of pressure?
And that commitment, that hustle, it leads right to the consequences, doesn't it? Like the line, I shouldn't take a day off, maybe I will. My boss pissed off won't fire me still. What strikes you there about the price of this relentless drive?
Well, that lyric suggests a really interesting power dynamic, or at least how the speaker sees it. They feel indispensable, like they're somehow beyond the usual rules, the usual consequences. And the line, I won't be asking last time I was level, that implies something, right? Maybe asking permission or playing by the rules didn't work out before, it failed them. So now they've adopted this more radical, defiant approach. It feels like a mindset born from Hard Knocks, where the old rules just don't cut it for survival anymore.
Born from Hard Knocks. Yeah, that makes sense. And this brings us right to the core metaphor, the really provocative one. I'll take my chances dancing with the devil. This isn't just something happening to them. It sounds like an active choice, a path they're choosing.
It absolutely is. It feels very deliberate. And that dancing with the devil idea, it resonates so strongly because it's almost archetypal, isn't it? Like a Faustian bargain, kind of. Someone pushed right to the edge, and they start considering extreme risks, maybe even things that cross moral lines. It's probably not about a literal devil, but about engaging with things, activities, choices that offer a way out, maybe, even if those things carry this huge potential for, well, self-destruction. For things going badly wrong, the lines, my foot up on the devil, throw like, where the hell my money go? That really underlines it. It's this direct, almost confrontational vibe with whatever represents their problems, or maybe their risky options.
It also seems to hint at a cycle, maybe a downward spiral. We should pop a first smoke. I'm higher than a Casino Gator on my feet. You roll it like Casino, sniff it on the D-Lo, and send me back to Reno.
Whoa! Okay, that's a dense string of images. Rapid fire.
It really is.
Casino Gator, that sounds like pretty strong slang. Likely points to an intense high, maybe drug-related.
Seems plausible in context.
Yeah.
Then you've got Casino in Reno. Very clear link to gambling. High-stakes risk, maybe chasing quick money.
Right, reinforces the whole film.
And D-Lo, meaning down low, secretly. It points to these being illicit things, hidden.
Underground.
It paints this picture of a pattern, doesn't it? A relentless, maybe self-feeding cycle of risky stuff.
And what's really striking there is the attitude. It sounds almost cavalier, doesn't it, towards these dangerous things. But then it's immediately juxtaposed with the physical cost. The lyric, "knees torn up, heels are giving me help." I mean, that directly contradicts any idea that this is easy or consequence-free. It shows the body literally breaking down
Right.
under the strain of this constant dance, even while the spirit, the hustle, seems to push on. It's a really stark contrast to any perceived glamour or invincibility. It shows the raw physical price of playing this high-stakes game.
Right, so let's sort of pull this together for a moment. What does it all mean for us listening? From Turbo's lyrics, Dancin' with the Devil, we've really uncovered this potent story. It's about intense financial struggle, that's clear, but also this almost defiant hustle, right? An unyielding drive. And then these huge risks, symbolized by dancing with the devil. It's a vivid snapshot of someone pushing their absolute limits, making extreme choices maybe, to make it all back someday, even while they're saying, fuck paying the bills, and literally feeling the physical pain.
Exactly. And I think that narrative offers a concluding thought on just how universal these themes can feel. The lyrics paint such a vivid picture of, well, desperation mixed with defiance, and this readiness to gamble big for survival or maybe for what looks like success, even with the physical costs, like the knees torn up, heels are giving me help. There's this spirit that won't quit. It really connects to that broader human thing, doesn't it? Navigating incredibly tough situations with this stubborn determination, despite all the dangers involved.
Yeah, that determination is key. So here's something for you, the listener, to maybe carry forward from this. Consider how the devil in these lyrics. It probably isn't a literal horned figure, right? Maybe it represents the risky choices we make, or the moral compromises, or even the self-destructive habits we fall into when we feel pushed to the wall. It's about that desperate need to make it all back, or just escape the pressure of the moment. So I'll leave you with this question to think about. What does dancing with the devil look like in your own life? Or maybe in the things you pursue with the most passion?